Alright, so today I wanted to make a video about something I'm pretty excited about, and that is that shield operators in Rainbow Six Siege are getting a universal nerf, and I couldn't be happier. Now, maybe this is just a console player problem, so forgive me if I'm getting anything wrong here, but shooting shield users is a pain in the ass, and they're overall just a frustration in the game. They throw off the flow of combat, that's their intention, but they do it in a way that sometimes just promotes them going for a trade, and it's annoying. They push you, they nail you, they get taken out, they win. In their mind, at least. I'm not going to pretend that Monties and Blitzes are winning games single-handedly with their shields on an often basis, but they're frustrating. That's their intention. They're not supposed to be top fraggers. They're not supposed to be the best in the game. They're supposed to throw off the flow of combat. And their shields do that by themselves. So the shields will play the same, but when you go to hit somebody now, it'll put somebody into a down but not out state, not just a straight up kill. Ubisoft said they're doing this to reduce the amount of trading that takes place when it comes to people just rushing in and trying to get a single kill, and it should promote more teamwork with the shield operators. Now yes, if you're alone and you get hit by a blitz, they're just gonna have to hit you again once you're on the ground. It's not a big deal for them, or just shoot you once. So it's not gonna save you in those one-on-one engagements, but it will keep them from just rushing you and hitting you before your friends can take them out. But if you're backed into a corner with Monty, this actually might work as a subtle buff to him actually. So if you're standing in the corner as Monty and you quickly drop your shield and melee, then the person's down. And now you can just kind of use the person you just downed as bait, because no one's going to want to try to revive their teammate with a Monty looming over them. So if there's two people, meleeing one of them might not kill them, but it actually might be a really good thing for the Monty, because now they kind of have bait if you want to revive your friend to give yourself a better chance. But maybe I'm overthinking that. I'm just happy that Ubisoft is finally doing this, because I just don't like shield operators. It's the same reason I don't like Blackbeard. I love the gunplay in Rainbow Six Siege. It's very satisfying, it's very quick, it's very visceral, it's very satisfying. And shield operators are things that block bullets, just, in my opinion, fuck that up a little bit. I mean, that's their whole purpose, is to disrupt the flow of gameplay, to block something that isn't normally blocked, and that's fine. I understand that, I'm not confused by that. But it's just a little bit frustrating. And another thing they did is that they nerfed the hipfire spread of handguns when firing around shields, and that also couldn't make me any happier. I'm sorry, but getting hipfired by somebody with a shield is dying by RNG, or taking damage by RNG, and I honestly feel like the shield operator should be more inclined to lower his shield and aim down sight than, spray it towards you and hope for a lucky headshot. So I'm honestly really okay with that. Also, in this update, they're going to be changing Maverick's sounds. So Maverick will make more sound when using his blowtorch, something that I requested a while back, because I think already he's a pretty stacked operator in terms of his usefulness, and the fact that he was making those holes as quietly as he was irritated the ever-living hell out of me. Also, Echo's drones will only give you 7 seconds of status effect instead of 10, so that's important. Oh, wait, no, never mind. In Siege, you can die about roughly 9 times in 7 seconds, so I'm not really sure what they're going for here. Just, shortening it by 3 seconds might make some difference in some clutch situations, but I don't feel like this is going to affect how often Echo gets banned, so whatever. And also they nerfed Jackal because, well, people don't know how to play against him. Even people that have made video tutorials on how to play against him suddenly don't know how to play against him anymore. But either way, the thing about Jackal is that you just, have to play smart once you get pinged, and that's not always possible, and he is frustrating, but that's also his utility. But either way, they did kind of a sort of nerf, so now the amount of times you get pinged after being scanned by Jackal is 4 instead of 5. And also, Glaz's focus gauge, or as it should be better known as its absolute nerf to console players and their need to left stick aim, but whatever, will now deplete in 6 seconds instead of 2.5. This is pretty substantial. It's now going to take 6 seconds to deplete all the way instead of just 2.5, so that is substantial. And also his focus gauge will start depleting after 120 degrees instead of just 90 degrees. It used to be you turn 90 degrees, it starts depleting, and now it'll take 120 degrees of motion to start depleting. This is good. Glaz got, in my opinion, completely unnecessarily nerfed. Now you might not care because you're on PC, but on console, Glaz was only good if you really knew how to be precise, and precision on console comes from using your left stick and right stick in a sort of mesmerizing dance of rotations. Anyway, they completely fucked that by making it so if you move, you lost his one cool ability, which was the ability to highlight enemies through smoke and just by default. I think it was a pretty substantial nerf, and this should make him a bit better. Hopefully it'll be more in line with what they thought they were doing before, but I honestly don't see the point in all these weird changes to Glaz from a console player perspective. I mostly play casual. Let me know what you think. If you're on a different platform, or if you play ranked, let me know what you think about past Glaz versus new Glaz. Also, Ubisoft is a little annoying. They said that they were going to increase Kaid's versatility by adding a nitro cell to his loadout, and they said that this option has become more popular with 65% of people using it against 51% using barbed wires in Wind Bastion. Now, because I'm just going off of my confirmation bias here, whatever, I haven't heard anything positive about this change to Kaid. Giving him a nitro cell, in my opinion, just doesn't make a lot of sense, because his gadget directly interfaces with barbed wire. If people are using nitro cells more now, it's because they made it a weird novelty by changing it in the first place, and so a lot of people went to try it out. I know I did. Because his guns are kind of slow, he's kind of slow, and giving him a nitro honestly just kind of feels like a waste of space. Like, I'm sure it can be useful, but I'd much rather lay some barbed wire and then electroclaw it. That's what I like to do, but whatever, it's fine. But yeah, if you change a gadget that an operator comes with and then suddenly that gadget becomes used more, it's probably because you changed it, not because it's better. So maybe Ubisoft, you should, make it so that there's a little bit more utility for those electroclaws, so you have more options. I don't know, just a thought. But I guess you're supposed to work with your teammates in that area. Whatever. So that's the new changes coming to Rainbow Six Siege, and I'm kind of happy about them, honestly. I'm sure you guys have heard about this from other YouTubers, or you just follow them on Twitter and Reddit yourself, but I genuinely think these are overall good changes, because Jackal will still do what he does best, but a little less annoying for the defenders. Shield operators will still fill their role, but they won't just be trade machines, frustrating, dicky, trolly trade machines. Glaz should be a little bit more useful again, and Echo will be 3 seconds less powerful than he was before. I don't know what that's all about. And Maverick will make more noise, something I think I've said a lot since he was added, but whatever. Oh, and I forgot to throw this in, they also made it so Nook's little I'm now disappearing device, it now lasts 12 seconds instead of 10, so use those 2 seconds wisely, fellow Siegers, because apparently that's all you deserve. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will see you when I see you. If you like this style of Siege content, let me know. Okay, goodbye.